Right, been a long time, but injuries, etc. So, can't really ride at the moment. Can't really be spanning on the bikes at the moment either. So what I'm doing is, I figured this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Because when I was looking myself, and earlier on this year for a replacement for the PCX 125. I spent a bit of time, looking at new bike deals, etc., PCP deals, finance deals, things like that. And I realised that there's a couple, but there's no many, like, particularly brilliant roundups. There's quite a few for cars where people do regular videos updating you on the best deals and stuff like that for lease cars and electric cars and all that stuff, but I couldn't really find any for bikes. I know there's bike news roundup videos and stuff, so I figured I'd try this and we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll become a regular thing, hopefully. What I've got here is a few things that I've seen lately that strike me as particularly good deals. I've tried to just stick to brand new because used is too much of a gamble for me to make any sort of recommendation on. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. Although if you want to buy a Harley Dyna, drop me a line. Anyway. What we've got first here now, this is Cooper Motorcycles. It's Cooper Suzuki up in Cooper in Fife and Kirkcaldy Kawasaki in Fife. And these are the guys I bought my GSX 8S from. Great bike, love it to bits. Really comfy, really nippy, great wee thing to ride, and I got a great price on it. I think list price on it was $8,000 or 8,300, and I got it for 7,200 or something like that. On PCP, it's worked out like £90 a month. So, it's pennies more than what the PCX 125 was. So what I thought I'd do is have a wee look and see what these kind of deals are, see what's still going at the moment. So as we can see here if we just start with Cooper, we've got a couple of things here. I'm ignoring clothing sales and stuff. We've got the GSX-S 1000, the MotoGP one that they do there with 0% finance. You can't really argue with 0% finance, it's great. Now we've got it again on quite a range of Kawasaki's. Up to 650. We've also got it on the GSX-S 1000 GT, the DL 1050D and the GSX-S 1000. The GSX 1000 GT gets rave reviews, man. It's meant to be really an awesome bike. And again, there's 0% finance and free panniers as well. The panniers is always a good one because especially it's a touring bike, you know what I mean? So it's kind of what you want there. There's not much else there that I've seen other than there was a couple of these left lying. I don't know if they're still there, but we've got £1,371 off a Z900, and that is a cracking bike, brand new. And there's the Z900 RS, but if I was getting the RS, I wouldn't want that colour. I would want the two-tone with the kind of, is it green? It's beautiful, the colour. I wouldn't want that one. So that's Cooper. So yes, there's a couple there. Let's see what they've got Suzuki-wise. What they do quite often with their bikes is they've got it in the stock list and they just have the new bikes listed among the used ones to highlight the prices of them. See if the GSX 8S is still going. Scroll. GSX 8S. So they've got a beautiful 2024, the Black Gold Sport. They do their own kind of little editions of things as well. So we've got GSX 8R Black Gold Sport 8785. Lovely wee bike. There's the one I got there. 6895, that's the deal I got. It's still going, so they've still got one. Still got at least one. Cracking bike. Fantastic bike. And a really nice colour scheme. The only thing I would say is this matte black bit on the tank scratches incredibly easy. So be careful. Okay? This is a phenomenal deal. And they're doing it on HP up to 5 years. One bike left at the moment. So yeah, rip their arm off for that. Couldn't do that fast enough. That's a phenomenal bike. Really, really great bike and a great deal there on that one as well. There's no finance price on it. But like I say, I'm paying about 90 a month and I didn't put a big deposit down. It was 500-600 quid, something like that. Nothing major. Some other deals that have popped up that I've seen for other dealers. So what we've got here is BMW Stratstone. We're doing a cracker on... Where's it going? We'll scrap that one. We have King's Motorcycles, Suzuki. They had a stunning bike that was, there we go, was the offers bit. So their latest offers, they had, yeah, but no, we're not doing a live chat, that's fine. So again, the same 0% finance deals that you're getting in other places. 650 off GSX-R 125 if that's what you're after, or even better, the GSX-S 125. Looks a hell of a lot bigger than it is, that one. They had a cracking bike, I can't remember what the deal was. Let me just reopen a few tabs and see if I can find it. Not that one. So this is the Bennett's Bike Social News, and this was where I found some of them. So there was the K1600 Grand America. Look at the size of that thing. So that's for Stratstone BMW, but you're looking at over $4,000 off it. If you're in the market for a big tourer, that's enormous, man. That looks so comfy. 3,300 off a Suzuki Hayabusa. So that is down to just shy of 15 grand. So that's this one here we had. So where's the Busa? Where's the Busa gone? So then they've got it on 0% APR as well. Oh, come on, find out more. There we go. Some cracking prices coming up on there as well. We also had the Kawasaki Z900 RS, like the same one in that showed in Kirkcaldy. Again, different colour schemes. I don't think it's the same one. Let's see, got some nice deals here at Wheels. And this is the thing with bike stuff nowadays, it's so easy to just get things delivered, man, that there's no excuse to. And I know we should support our local dealers, and it's always going to be the catch-22. I'm lucky my local dealer was Cooper. They were doing a great deal. I was happy to go up and buy it for them. But I would have quite happily bought it for somewhere distance-wise if that was the case. It's not as if it was a particularly exotic bike that I was wanting to buy. It's not on that one. That's only a Aprilia that they have on that one. See, Kawasaki. Where was it? It was the Kawasaki offers. No, can't see it there. Might be away now. We have these Honda deals. Now, Honda have got some fantastic deals kicking about at the moment. The one that particularly caught my eye was for the where are we? It was the PCX. It was the Forza 125. It was a great deal. Which you're looking at £59 a month over 3 years with putting down £1,000 deposit. Now £1,000's a lot of money, but £1,000 you'd be lucky to get yourself a decent used 125 for that nowadays. £59 a month, that's nothing. I mean, that's mobile phone contract money. I know it's still money, but I mean that's a lovely big commuting bike that will get you anywhere you need to go and do phenomenal fuel economy, over 100 miles to the gallon on that one. Cracking deal. There was another one, if you want to stick to the PCX 125, it's very similar to the deal that I got on mine when I bought it. And, you know, it's still a cracking bike, it's still the same bike. This one was £59 a month, but nowhere near as big a deposit. Now, the thing to remember with the PCX is it's not as big physically as the Forza. So if you're a big guy like myself, you might want the bigger machine. I think there's like a horsepower or 2 horsepower in it as well. There's nothing major in it in that one. And where was the other one we saw? It was the Forza 350. Now if you look at the 350, it's only £79 a month with just about the same deposit as the 125. So if you're not on a restricted licence, that's a phenomenal commuter. That's, you know, comfortable sitting. That'll sit and cruise 60, 70, no bother, and get you great fuel economy as well. Okay, we also had this one. So it's a Harley Davidson Nightster 975. This was the replacement for the Sportster 883. It's saying 100th anniversary event special, but Harley's more. It must be War's 100th anniversary. That's what it is. We've got basically a brand new Harley Davidson, £4,700 off. 2023 registered. I mean, this is a phenomenal looking bike. By all accounts, a cracking thing to ride, although I haven't ridden it myself. The others that they've got there, we've got them in different colours, a little bit more expensive. Personally, I would take I'd take the extra £2,000 off and get the black one myself. But hey, that's just me. If we have a little look around, see if there's anything else on there. So autumn reductions at Wars. Here we go. Again, these are... I'm only going to look it up to a year old and see what we get. We've got that Nightstar. There's a Nightstar special with bags. I mean, that looks like actually £9.5 grand. I mean, it's got 1,500 mile on it, but somebody else has already took the hit depreciation wise and spent... I mean, these saddlebags would have been 700-800 quid alone plus fitting, you know what I mean? It's hardly, it's not cheap. There's nothing really sticking out at that. That's a nice soft tail, 13 grand. These are all the HD certified because of the age of them as well. So yeah, there's some cracking stuff there. I'll have a little look here, SP promotions as well. These are all Aprilias. I'm not a huge... I've never had an Aprilia, so I can't really comment on them. But you know, you can spot a good deal. Some beautiful goozies. Oh, me likey, that Mandela S is lovely. KTM 790 Dukes. Where are we? They aren't on here. Don't see it on here. Oh, there we go. Display one, 8499. Let me just check, because I am sure that Drysdale Motorcycles in Perth had a phenomenal deal when I was looking for my GSX-8S. I almost bought this. I almost done this. So VAT-free savings. Don't know why they're doing VAT-free. It's just discounts. 790 Duke, 8 grand. Promotional price 6741. I mean, that's just what you can get for under 7 grand nowadays is nuts. I mean, let's remind ourselves, right? 790 Duke. Jeez, that's tempting. That's a beautiful bike. It's always a great reviews. I know there's been YouTube horror stories where chocolate camshafts in some KTMs and stuff, and some people say you should never have a KTM outside a warranty, but there you go, there's a warranty in that one as well. We've got this Ducati Street Fighter S as well. This one is M&P Cardiff. This is a cracker, 2.5 grand off a popular bike, but £21,000, man, madness. And if you want the daddy of them all, the biggest production engine that you get, 2.5 grand off it. £20,700 for this Triumph Rocket 3. Now that's the deals that have struck out this week. Personally, I'd be ripping your ear after 790 Duke or the GSX-8S. That would just come down to me as to what dealer was closer to me. If I had a KTM dealer near me, I'd be quite happy to take the Duke. If I didn't, and it was going to be I'd be probably more comfortable taking the GSX-8S distance-wise, because it's Japanese, you know, it's a Suzuki, you've got a bit more confidence in it that way, but hey ho. Right, so we'll see how this does, guys. If anything else pops up, we'll try and do another one every week or two. We'll keep an eye on it, see if anything else pops up. Try and even keep them under 10 grand. Any suggestions for price limits, types of bikes, if you want to make a look at used bikes, anything that sticks out, fire in, let me know and we'll see what we can do, alright? See you later, people. Bye-bye.